Hi. So today is all about mentoring your subordinates to step up and hopefully help you to evolve your organization to evolutionary greatness. So I'm going to use a little bit of military ideology here, but just think about it like this. The military is nothing more than a big, huge corporation, and its business model is essentially the same as any other corporation or business. And that's my background, so that's why I'm going to use it. And I just want you to just kind of picture yourself in whatever form your situation puts you in, okay? So bottom line is this. If you are looking at yourself in any kind of role as a leader, it's important to know that if you have any subordinates at all, any employees, you need to be training them at least your best, identifying your best, and training them to step up to take your place. That is top priority. You need to take the time out of your busy schedule to sit down with your potential superior leaders to step up and take your place. Because one day, you're not going to be there. I mean, that should be your goal, right? That should be everybody's goal, to be able to expand the business so much, to grow your business so much that one day you can just step out of it. And somebody else can be running your business for you. And you can be sitting back, kicked back on a deck chair somewhere next to the ocean, sunbathing, and drinking Mai Tais or something. I want you to understand the importance of coaching, teaching, and mentoring your subordinates. Also understand the importance of getting to know your subordinates. And I mean getting to know them, spending time with them, and actually checking in with them on a regular basis. Don't just make assumptions. Actually check in with them. Take the time to speak to them and listen. When you do these things, I promise you that you are going to earn trust and confidence and loyalty from your subordinates. There's a thought process that leading from the front and leading in the trenches with your subordinates is going to earn their respect. I used to think that. I did. I used to think as a junior non-commissioned officer that I needed to be sitting there in the motor pool working on the vehicles, like down there with wrenches under the vehicle, doing all that, all the stuff, or digging fighting positions, or going on guard duty, out on patrols. The things I needed to be doing was passing my PT test and humping a ruck for 12 miles with 70 pounds on my back, or jumping out of airplanes, actually putting people out of airplanes because I was in the 82nd. That's what I needed to be doing. I did not need to be under the vehicles. I needed to know how to do it. I needed to know how to turn a wrench. I needed to know what that vehicle did and its capabilities. I needed to know where to get all the logistical stuff for it. I needed to make sure my subordinates, my soldiers, had what they needed to be successful, though. And I needed to be ensuring by supervising them, because I had a squad when I first started, and then I had a platoon, and then I had a company. So I started off with 3 vehicles, and then I moved up to, I don't even want to tell you how many vehicles. I think it was like 50. And then I moved up to, I had over 100 and something pieces of equipment. And I had, millions of dollars worth of equipment that I needed to be able to track and be logistically responsible for. And I needed to make sure that my soldiers were able to take care of that equipment. As you do that, you can't be there taking care of each piece of equipment with your soldiers. Otherwise, you'll never get anything done. You have to be able to relinquish some of that authority to subordinates. So one of my mentors told me, he said, "Sorry, you can't do this. You have to relinquish some of your authority. Identify somebody that you trust right now and start mentoring them." So that's how I learned as a junior NCO. I needed to start doing that. It's imperative that you do that. Once I started doing that, I started gaining trust. And then I started getting loyalty. You need to learn how to coach, teach, and mentor your employees, and then make sure that they are logistically supplied, and then you need to make sure that they are emotionally supported, and that you know them. That's how you're going to get loyalty. Check in with them every so often. I'd say at least once a week, if not more, depending. And know them. And if they're not performing at their normal pace, there might be something going on. If they're performing exceptionally well, maybe you can give them more work. If they're overachievers and their work is okay, maybe you've given them too much. You have to kind of look, know your soldiers or your employees, and kind of figure out what you're doing. But honestly, if you don't know them and you don't take the time to know them and you're not coaching, teaching, and mentoring them, you're not gaining trust. And then you're not giving them any confidence, and you're not getting any loyalty. If you're not raising somebody up to take to move up and elevate into the next level, if you're not giving them any room to grow, they're not going to be loyal to you. If they don't see any growth potential within your organization, they're definitely not going to be loyal to you. They're going to get bored and they're going to leave. You need to coach, teach, and mentor them, and give them the ability, and not dangle a carrot in front of their face either. You need to give them growth potential. And then you need to delegate authority to them. And then when they make mistakes, allow for that. Take responsibility for it, because, dude, that's integrity right there. Accept the responsibility, because you can delegate authority but not responsibility. And then drive on. If nobody died, it wasn't illegal, immoral, or unethical, it's okay. Everybody will be all right. Learn from those mistakes and move on. And that's my spiel for the day. And I promise you, life will be amazingly better in your organization. You won't have people showing up late. You won't have people not showing up. And you won't have disciplinary problems within your organization either, especially military units. If you are coaching, teaching, mentoring, getting to know your soldiers, and developing junior leaders to step up into the next level. And that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Text me, call me, email me if you have any questions. I'm here to help you. And I hope you have a pleasant day today.